Hey, we're going to keep talking about follow-up, guys. We got guest here with us today, Ryan Hahn.
How we doing?
Ryan's been with us just over a year now. So when we talk about follow-ups, we talked about in the prior video that it's key to get permission, right? So you want to get permission on that first call, the decision maker. And what you got to remember on follow-ups is they're hard, right? It's hard to get that decision maker back on the phone. So that's why on that first call with that decision maker, you've got to be committed to asking for the business or gaining your strong commitment. You've got to ask for that 2 to 3 times on that first phone call. Then you're going to start hitting them with some different types of follow-up. So one key thing that we do a lot of is follow-up emails, right? So emails, hopefully they read them or they don't read them all. But if you get, kind of what we'll do if we're excited about the opportunity, we ask for the business 3 times on the first call. Then we're going to hit them with a series of 2, 3, 4 emails and try to get them back on the phone. So that way, by the time we get them back on the phone, hopefully within 1 week or less, depending on how urgent the opportunity is, that we've asked for the business, 7, 8, 9 times, right? We've got that ask out there, and we're not afraid to put that out there on the table that we'd love to help them. But key thing on emails, I'm going to kick it over to Ryan, is let's not send out 2, 3 paragraph emails explaining how awesome we are and everything. People are busy, right? Keep it short and sweet. You might go with something as simple as, hey, been trying to get back in touch with you, about seeing some of those quote opportunities we talked about, ... Hit enter, load the link back up, how can I help you, what do you need from me, right? So the key is keeping them short. You're going to want to have several different scripts you're using, but ask for the business in there too, right? So that had an ask within that email. Hey, put me on that list. Put me on that quote cadence that you've told me about. Also, if you're at Hometown, you go into our Google Drive. We've got scripts already pre-built that you can play around with and work with as well. So Ryan had a good piece of advice we were just talking about. Another thing that he'll do within his email. So I'll kick it over to Ryan and let him talk about it.
Yeah, so with follow-ups, big tip first is kind of be able to throw a little bit of your personality in it, still keep it short. But another one is setting up a phone call, getting kind of a soft close from that customer you're trying to launch. So just emailing, say, hey, trying to reach out, get in contact, what time are you free next week that we can set up a phone call? And just leave it open-ended so that way they can respond with a day that works for them. And that way you're fitting their schedule and not yours. And that way it works for everyone.
So great tip from Ryan. Been here a year, super successful at Hometown. We appreciate all his hard work, but don't be afraid to ask for that follow-up phone call as well because they're hard to get back on the phone. Thanks, guys.